What is up? Welcome to the channel, Spiritual Goddess 1986. This is your girl, the Black Madonna. Big ups to Kevin Gates with that Walmart introduction. I hope everybody is having a great day, and I hope that continues for the rest of your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna have an energetical reading, a sexual reading, archetype reading. We got the African goddesses over here. We have, oh my God, we got the ancestral reading too. Okay, so this is all going to combine into one. Yesterday I did a pre-shuffle, and I'm going to read these cards out with all this energy flowing in the atmosphere. I did the pre-shuffle, and Spirit had led me to not reading it at that time. And when I was sleeping, I had a vision of someone being shot. Yes, I said shot. Um, anytime Spirit leads me not to do something, I don't do it. I take my time. I meditate on what it is that I'm going through, and I let the rest of the energy reveal itself to me. So that is what I did. And when I was sleeping, somebody had gotten shot in my dream, and it didn't show me anything else but this person becoming shot. And sometimes I don't want to acknowledge those things happening, but I've learned through the process of being a medium and having the messages delivered into me that there is purpose behind those messages, and being someone whose life has definitely been saved by listening to the voice of the Most High. um, I ain't rebuking it. I'm not rebuking it. I'm not shunning what it is that's being showed to me. So I woke up, and I had pulled some sorry, I had pulled some astro cards to see, what zodiac this might have been in the situation. And so I did it. I pulled it. The first two that came out, I was like, nah, let me shuffle it again. And girls and boys, ladies and gents, the same cards came out. So uh, there, it was the one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I say shot, that could be somebody could have literally or can literally about to begin getting shot at, or made to look like, oh, wrong place, wrong time, or the situation that they find themselves in, it's coming to a close, baby. It's getting shot down. The vision they thought that they was going to embark on and inflict on others, bow bow, is being done up. Justice is coming out for their asses. All right. So I'm gonna set the tone. We're gonna put on some of our smooth melodies, because that's how we like it over here. No harsh vibes. We only got real messages. Oh man. Where is it? Where is it? Where is my people? Where my music? Watch laters. We got that. Hold on. Let me get it going, y'all. Let me get it going.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget down.
Well, it's weighing ours down. It's weighing ours down. Let it stop, please. Like I said, We're gonna put on some jazz. Get the move right. My hands is itching. So, ancestors of the highest white light, we are going to step in to our astrological fields and see what it is that you would like to tell us, show us through the tarot. I am your heavenly guided oracle. Protect me, my energy, and may we rebuke all negative energies that try to connect themselves to us. We are here to receive any messages that are meant for the collective, and we are high vibrational beings, and we expect nothing but the best and nothing less. Okay? So, first, I'm going to read off the cards because, like I told you, I woke up, I seen this person getting shot, so I had to come out to the Astros, and I was like, who is this? Who is this? Whew. So, the Aries and the Taurus came out. So the Taurus came out in the upright. So we know that the energy in the vision was a Taurus that had gotten shot. Like I told y'all, that could mean that the plans that they had set forth to embark on are getting smacked down. Pow! So that shit's not working over here. Um, okay, so in the midst of all of this happening, the Taurus came out in the upright position, and the Pisces came out. So basically, the Pisces was talking about a dreamer or someone. I'm telling you, the Pisces fell under the Taurus. So the Pisces is someone who is a dreamer, and uh, so that they are not imposed so they are not imposed by outside opinions. It says that the Pisces does like to step back and meditate on what it is that they um they are getting themselves into. So I was like to myself, like, okay, so that could be either somebody coming up with a plan, that they're devising a plan to, you know, go inflict whatever it is on this individual. And it said dreamer, and I was like, oh shit, I had a dream. Like, so, the dreamer seen the Taurus getting shot. And if this is like anyone else besides my thoughts, or what happened, it happened to me, which was the dream. It's like, oh, look, you seeing what's about to happen. Um, and then I shuffled again, and the Libra fell out. She done ran all the way into West Bubblefuck. I had to go hunt her ass down. She was energy was so hyped. She done went under the dresser. I had to move the dresser and everything. But in the midst of the Libra falling out, the Aries came out in the downward position. The Virgo came down in the downward position. The Capricorn came out in the downward position. And the Aquarius came out in the downward position. Like I told y'all. So it's basically saying that this Taurus is going to have some legal problems, or somebody's gonna get hurt, and that's gonna be the balance in the situation that's coming to a head. And basically, the Taurus is no longer going to be combative. The Taurus is not an alchemist. The Taurus is not a boss. And the Taurus is not a visionary. Mm-hmm. So that's what the first shuffle from the astral deck let your girl know and see, and confirmed, whew, confirmed that dream. Okay, it was wild. I want to read what the Pisces says for y'all, so y'all can understand how that truly made your girl feel. Oh my god, how many pages? Okay. Lessons for the Pisces: transforming their desires and dissolutions and escape from reality into a spiritual experience of art and developing rationality. And their shadow side, but it's not upright. So, in their fluid adaptability, imagination, fine sensitivity, readiness to sacrifice, deep understanding, psychic and ethereal abilities. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Get out of here. This fly flying around. You know, that could mean trying to keep tabs out this motherfucker. Shoot fly, don't bother me. I'm telling you, I belong to somebody. Excuse me. Mm. So it says the Pisces archetype is the dreamer, the peacemaker, the artist, and the hermit. Like I said, in this situation, I could be the Pisces. I mean, but that's just the dream I see. Sometimes I have these dreams, and I try to block them out. But when things are serious, and you gotta wake up to that, because if you don't, you could be letting things happen around you that could influence your life. And you know sometimes God is sending you messages so that you can be aware and stay clear. So that's how we feeling. I gotta get some more sun, y'all, if I can. Just give me a second. I woke up this morning and it seemed to be raining. A little cloudy out here. It seems like it wants to brighten up. Okay, so then I shuffled the deck again, and basically what it revealed to me is that this Taurus is in a conflict with a desirable female who has chance and opportunity coming her way. And I'm figuring that he's not fond of these opportunities of her future success, okay? And as I shuffle them again, she has planetary energy surrounding her. She has Mercury, mind and speech. She has Pluto, shadow and mysticism, and she has Chiron. I mean, this is some real stuff, y'all. Shorty, Shorty fell out, and she got three planets surrounding her. She has stellar galactic protection all around her, and this Taurus needs to step back because her galactic ancestors are not playing. I mean, they're all around her. Look, y'all, because y'all, I don't know what y'all think I'm fucking around. Can y'all see? She has some stellar energy around her. I'm not talking about no star. I'm talking about the whole kit and caboodle up in this smug. Mercury, Chiron, Pluto. She's got shadow and mystic abilities. She's getting her inner healing on. And she's got mind and speech. Whoa. My computer be doing way too much without me asking it. My me asking it. Okay. And in the midst of them fell tensions and oppositions. So basically is this is saying that a young lady who has galactic protection um is basically going through some conflicts with a gentleman. Oh, let's not call him a gentleman because if I done seen the dream that I seen and we got the scale out here, he ain't too nice of a person to her. So we're not gonna call him a gentleman. We're gonna call him a guy, a fellow. um, a man that she basically dealt with in the past who had uh, an idea up his sleeve because, like I said, we have the Aquarius in the downward position as the visionary and the boss and the alchemist. So he basically had a plan up his sleeve to come in her life and, act like a boss that he really isn't because the energy is showing him these traits within him in the downward position. So he thought he was boss. He thought he can hide his hands in whatever situation. The alchemist, someone who is capable of masking themselves and working with dark energy and light energy, trying to portray like they're not doing anything. Uh, and I guess she's choosing to separate from them because they're both uh on different sides. She's on the north node side and he's on the south node side. Like I told you, I had the dream about him. He got shot. And then they got the Libra out here. And I'm going to read this opposition for y'all. Okay, in opposition is an aspect by which the planets or energies are almost exactly to the degree standing opposite from each other. The opposition is considered tension as her here opposing forces are clashing. Um, when you occasionally use the power of polarity of a situation, it then becomes an opportunity. Certain contradictions often make a person sympathetic or exciting. In relationships, opposite are known to attract. Well, not in this one, y'all. Not in this one. Opposites show contradiction you are born with. Pay attention to the house where they are located. This shows in which area of your life and the contradictions will make themselves most noticeable. With many oppositions in a horoscope, you will often feel torn back and forth. In the zodiac, that sign that stands across from each other, there are indeed very different. And I tell y'all, which one, or for example, thinks of the very different? Hold on. Which one, for example, thinks of the Aries, Libra axis and two planets find themselves there? They are then positioned in contradiction between the Aries principle of I and the Libra principle of you. I told y'all he ain't got that Aries. He don't got that Aries in him. Aries is down over here, and Libra is definitely on the access point, on the access point over here by him calling justice on him. And then the 10th house for career and success fell out in the downward position, letting us know that his career and success life was coming to a close. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to use the tarot of sexual, let me get the name of this one. Sexual magic. Thank you. So let's see why this crazy man is doing all this crazy stuff. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, money, career, and possessions. Rejection of your spiritual, hold on. Oh, accomplishments and perfection. So either, and because then the next card that fell out was the Two of Swords. Action, knowledge, and communication. Um, duality and desire for unity. So it seems like this Taurus uh, was trying to work his way into a Seven of Pentacles, but he may have become rejected, which turns him into a Two of Swords. And then a Seven of Wands fell out, ego, passion, and life force. Yeah. And what he wanted to happen basically didn't happen. he was rejected. Then we have the Five of Chalices: intuitions, emotions, and relationships, and downward balance, personal growth, and universal harmony. It's in the downward position. So none of what he desired to happen took place. So then he became the King of Wands in the downward position. Hmm. It's saying the Nine of Chalices. Hold on. So maybe, okay, I'm getting this better. So there was a high priestess here, and this gentleman tried to get close to her, but he couldn't like he wanted to. So he talked to maybe a dark priestess after that, which made him a Two of Swords. And I guess he wooed her, and they came up with a plan to come against this high priestess and the gentleman that she was entertaining. And that Two of Swords realized that he couldn't break this bond. He couldn't break it. So, like I said, he didn't have he didn't have the alchemist, he didn't have the boss energy, he didn't have the vision, and he was he was being combative. So he kept collaborating with a dark feminine who didn't have intuition, who doesn't have her emotions in check, and they weren't in a real relationship. They were just collaborating, from what I could see, for sexual entertainment and just to do sex magic, basically. The goal was to sacrifice the world. Mhm, mhm. The goal was to sacrifice a priestess, the world. She's covered in flowers all around her. Faith, beauty, and new beginnings. See? The death card came out. They were planning to kill this woman, but that did not work. It says death in the downward position. Action, knowledge, and communication again. They tried to kill her. Canned out it didn't work. They went back to the drawing board on the same old sex magic shit. Got the black candles lit. Ending forces, obscurity, the unknown. They really wanted to get rid of this high priestess. I see green all around them, and that says expansion, fertility, stability, and wealth in the heart chakra. So either they wanted some wealth, because we know people out here killing for money every day, b. Um, they got the sword, action, knowledge, and communication in an upward position, but it's only at a 3. They thought they would find completeness in this and harmony. And they got the black candles, like I said, on fire. And then there's a sorceress in the background. So they try to do some heavy witchcraft on this girl to try to kill her off. And also, like, physically kill her. Because death is, like, standing right here, ugly as fuck. But this didn't play out like this guy wanted, this Taurus wanted. He thought he had Glinda, the good sister, and then he thought he had the dark sister. He thought he both had them both in control. Hierophant. What does the Hierophant mean in tarot?
According to Glamour, 5. The Hierophant. Tradition, marriage, religion, higher education or learning, seeking guidance from wise figures or elders in order to complete a task.
Yeah, he was receiving some type of guidance from more knowledgeable individuals around him to try to play this out. He was trying to manage 2 women at one time, not knowing that he really didn't have that power. And he probably also, because these two out here pulling some heavy tricks out the bag, so it also says marriage. So I'm pretty sure that they probably um, use use the priestess information to get married under. So they have the sword in a downward position, and he's like in back of the high priestess. Well, the high priestess is holding the sword, and she has the action, the knowledge, and the communication in the downward position. Like, no, dog, this is not about to happen for you. Um, Whatever you think you're about to pull off, it ain't about to be no go. She holding on her own sword, like, and he behind her tail end sniffing it. So that's as much as he getting from the situation. Like, kiss my, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I ain't got to say it fully. You just know. So that same priestess who's holding her sword down, she's over here with the king, with her knight in shining armor, And they got the fruit all around them. They got the sun all around them, meaning vitality, creativity, and development. She's like, I found my match over here. Like, I don't know what you're trying to get at, but that ain't even about to happen. So you might as well go back into the sea. Yep, to duality, desire, and unity. So her masculine over here trying to do big things. She like, I don't have no time for no knave of swords. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like she like, I ain't got time for it. Like, go back over there. So we have the Six of Pentacles, money, career, and passion. You know, she has balance between her material and her physical life and her inner emotional self, her spiritual life. So, the gentleman's coming through the door, looking over her, looking over at her like she's got everything I'm looking for, and she's in a room that's like has like an orange tint to it. So that's confidence, courage, fulfillment, harmony. Her sacral chakra is in balance. She has a green ribbon tied around the apple. Expansion, fertility, stability, and wealth. She's got it all that this man could see. So this gentleman is sitting across from them in the woods, and you know, the lady and her gentleman are happily over in the sun, sun gazing, making love, and the Taurus gentleman is sitting over here on a rock. Um, oh, so we got mountains. We're gonna say rock mountain. They're gonna say that challenges, endurance, and obstructions. Excuse me. And it looks like he has a little fire under his foot, which stands for power, passion, and creativity. But it ain't lighting that red love candle. That it ain't doing nothing for that love magic he tried to have going. Action, passion, sexuality, and strength. Had none of that going for him though. I don't care how much. And this fire isn't like a big fire. It's or it could be clarity, guidance, or inner knowing. You know, it ain't enough to spark that magic he wanted. And then we have the Eight of Chalices in the downward position. He wanted abundance, prosperity, and success. But she's like pulling away from him, like, no, no, I don't want any of that with you. Like, I know who you are, I see how you are, and it is what it is. And we're just gonna leave it at that. We have an emperor here now. We have a four over him, represents the fundamental, creating the fifth element, air, wind, earth, air, wind, fire, and water. We have an emperor here. And he's looking at the world card, which is has the number 21 on top of it. That's a 3. Completeness, harmony, wholeness. Oh man, we have a divine pair here. We have a divine pair here. Divine Queen of Swords and Tarot.
According to science, how stuff works. The Queen of Swords is a powerful archetype within the tarot, representing intellect, wisdom, and clear judgment. Whether appearing upright or reversed, this card prompts us to embrace our intellectual prowess, set boundaries, and communicate effectively.
We have a Queen in Swords. I guess she tried to like make a pass at this Emperor and it just didn't work. She didn't represent the intellect and the wisdom, and she didn't have the clear judgment that he was looking for. And she has a black candle burning in front of her. And she's in a downward position. So she's coming into some endings, some force, some obscurities. And we have the Wheel of Fortune come out now. And I guess whatever plans that she had, that she was trying to inflict on this Emperor, uh, was no match for her. I mean, was no match for him. And whatever other karmic she may have gotten to come in on the plan. So she has a red candle in this next picture. She has the swords in the downward position. And she's crying that things are not going the way that she had planned for them to go. And like I said, she has a red candle. So she was out here trying to do some sex magic too. Oh, so the plan that her and the gentleman, the Taurus gentleman, plotted to come together and embark on was not coming out as she planned. You have the divine love connection outside the window, making love, just as you had the same couple over here making love in front of the Taurus. So the dark energies had their plan foiled, basically, trying to separate the divine couple. And whatever she promised to this wannabe King of Pentacles, because you see, he was the King of Wands here. Now he's the King of Pentacles, and I mean he still at the Taurus. Is yep, the Hierophant. Yep, all at the bottom of the deck. So now she's sitting here. I guess since it's modern day, she's either doing mirror magic, and the hope and the illumination and innocence and the peace that she sees in this couple. I guess she's jealous. She's idolizing them. She got dirty socks hanging up behind her. It's looking rough. She wants that for herself. But doing all these things that, you know, don't help create a positive life isn't going to get her to being where she really wants to be, because she's wasting too much energy and time on creating chaos and trying to destroy other people's happiness. And I mean all of these: the King of Wands downward, the King of Pentacles downward, the Hierophant downward, the Chalices downward. Let's just see how much stuff they try to do to this couple and these as individuals and together. Because, like I said, the Emperor's over here sitting in the seat by himself, and the world, she's over there bathing in her royalness by herself. Okay, okay, okay out here. Like I said, that King of Chalices is very mad because that love magic he was doing is not getting him anywhere. And you can write down all your wants and desires, Taurus. It's not gonna get you where you need to be. Being a better person would have did a better job for you, but you never wanted to be that, huh? Never wanted to be that. Just always had to go the long way. He's got his red candle. He's writing all his wishes and desires down in this picture. He has the black cat behind him. Let's see. We know that black is for the endings. And do I see a cat on here? Oh, magic, nobility, and sensuality. See, he was out here doing magic. They was doing some mirror magic. They was doing some candle magic. They tried to kill this girl off. Come on. They went to priestesses. They had, they even had voodoo dolls, y'all. She got the pin cushion out here. Voodoo dolls. Oh my gosh. She even had other people trying to help her. So I'm telling you. They out here, ego, passion, and life force. The wands, the four, represents four elements, creating the fifth element. They in a downward position. Their negative energies did nothing for them to help them defeat this woman, this high priestess, and this emperor. And that's why they're sitting out here all happy. I mean, all messed up. You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing about love making. If it's not for the purest of purest reasons, nothing will happen from it. I have to turn on this light. Oh, sorry, I think armpit. Nothing will happen with it. It won't create anything. The world is based off, the creation of life is based off of purity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there was good energy and there was a dark energy. And for a moment in time, that pureness attracted the darkness, but then the darkness had to realize, like, oh, if you really want to be one, we got to coexist, not, you know, both doing fucked up shit out here in the world. Like, sometimes there's light and there's dark, but there's a balance in between it all. So at the bottom of the Fool, we have the Ace of Wands in the downward position. Um, in the card, it reflects the negative couple in the fireplace being caught up and burned up by all their wrong deeds, while the divine couple is in bed comfortably caressing each other. Let's see what else we got in this baby. Oh, and the devil is watching over its minions in this next card. The Eight of Swords. The eight stands for abundance and prosperity and success. The devil's looking at its minions and saying, ha, I caught you in the actions and the communication and the knowledge that I seduced you into creating. So even the devil's looking at them like, ha, I got you right where I wanted you. And now you're trapped. Like I told you, they keep making love, well, they keep having intimacy on green covers, So they want expansion, they want fertility, they want stability, they want wealth. But like I told you, you can't go destroying other people and taking from other people for what you want. It doesn't work like that. Like you can steal from somebody all your live long days. But I'm gonna tell you this. If it's not built off of positive energy, that situation is always gonna be stumbling to the ground. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's never gonna stay around. It's never gonna be bring you up in life. It's always gonna be a downward spiral. They wanted to be pentacles, you know, but you can't expect to make pentacles doing sex magic on people. They got a red candle right here around them. They drinking. He's getting her highly intoxicated. He's even like pouring the liquor down her mouth. Which mean they had some addictions, some heavy addictions. See, they're definitely they're definitely not gonna be pentacles now. The devil, I told y'all, the devil's watching over them and caught them in their crap, and it's just not happening. And here it is again. They were doing moon magic. It, I see four of them. It was one man and another woman, and then there's another man and a woman. It was four of them. It's like I told y'all. She had acquired some friends, and I guess he acquired some friends too to help him. We have the pearl coming out here. We have a pearl, a seashelled animal. We have a lobster, and we have a what do I want to say? A clam, or yeah, let's say a clam. We have a lobster and a clam coming out of the water. So defensiveness, and adaptability and resilience. The young female and the divine feminine and the divine masculine that they were trying to inflict all of these traumas and dramas on with witchcraft and uh, you know working with other people, because I told you it's a hierophant. It's a it's somebody that they know who had the intelligence and the wisdom and the power to help them in the background with all this crap that they were doing to this divine couple. And they were also doing moon magic. hmm Illusions, emotions, and unconscious. I told you. And it's right above the King of Pentacles in the downward and the Hierophant in the downward. These women or this young lady will not be a high priestess. She will not be in a divine union. She could not seduce the King of Pentacles, and she won't be riding off in the chariot. They say if you don't know somebody before you approach them, at least clearly, you might be best not to approach. Unless your intentions are pure, because that right there distinguishes what your fate is trying to step into their energy. Word to the message. She is the ocean, free flowing, mellow. But if you get her angry, she will flood everything that you tried to bring against her. She is the agape. She is a seventh dimensional being. She is highly aware, enlightened by herself, her conscious mind, her spiritual team. But also the cave. So, like I told y'all, I also asked Spirit, what are the intentions of the young, well, the other woman, the Black Widow, who tried to come up against this high priestess? And this is what the deck had to say. My ears are like ringing, ringing, ringing. Hold on, they trying to have us messed up. Like, give us our music back. So, we know that negativity is in the downward. So, first we got this milk and butter. Ba, 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 ba. It says, like silk off one's flesh, I am the giver, I am the eternal. Yeah, so we know that wasn't for Shorty. That's definitely for the high priestess at 25. At a 7, accomplishments, perfection, full of completeness and worldliness. So, what it's had to say in the negative positions, and I mean, they trashed the girl. Says she's not a sun god. So you can see she's not a sun god. Come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. She's not a sun god. Wear your power. Oh, hold on, flower crown. She has no flower crown. She she's denounced the sun god level. She's denounced the flower, the earthly intuition. She's denounced her inner power. She surrendered all of that when she came against this high priestess. Look, and it fall right under milk and butter. Like she denounced any divinity that she had. She is not an oracle. She is not an oracle, and she is not an orgasm. This high priestess has the ability to manifest. It falls right out on milk and butter. She is a median. You have the stone circle here. It says, in ceremony, you conjure a devotion so deeply it reflects thy worship into yourself. She cares for herself, most importantly, this high priestess. She is a goddess. With the number 14, that becomes a 5. So that's balance and personal growth. Mm-hmm. And then comes out the green man. All that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. You see what I'm saying, y'all?
It's that feeling of freshly washed
There's a
sheets,
difference
cozying up on the
between a
sofa after
wannabe
a long day,
and an is.
having all
Let's
your
get
friends
that right,
over,
okay? You can't
even
just
if not
want to
good
be
food,
something
like it
and
forks.
think it is what it
That
is,
person
because you
you're calling
saying it.
home.
It's levels to this. You got to put work into your spiritual development in order to be a high priestess. So anybody that's telling you they're goddesses and they're high priestess, you have to get further in detail. You don't just go based off of people who are flying words around because they want to embody the power that these words have. There's actions and footsteps to all of this, and you have to be about it if you really want it. You have to go through a dark night of the soul. You have to acknowledge people and places and things around you that don't fit you anymore. And then once you learn to sit in that and know who people really are to you and for you, then you could go to that phoenix. You could have that awakening again. You could have a rebirth again. But you can't just be saying it to be saying it. It's levels to this shit. And that's word to the spirit that brought me to this earth. I would never even come on here and touch these cards and be a part of this type of connection if I wasn't who I say I am. I wouldn't say I'm a seventh dimensional being if I wasn't seventh dimensional. I wouldn't claim any of that because you know why? On a spiritual level, I'm gonna get tapped. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say I'm the Black Madonna if I had no spiritual capability of actually having the power to say that, you know? It's real shit out here. You can't be playing around with the mythical energies and thinking that they won't tap down on you. Cause they will. Look, the fiend had that, been there, done that, walking in the path now. So for anybody who hitting me on Facebook, please stop hitting me. Unless you come in to be an outstanding person, I ain't tapping into that. Cause I know who I am, and I don't need no other priestess trying to throw me off my footsteps. I'm already found. I'm already open. I'm already unlocked. You can't change what is real and acknowledged already. You're just wasting your time and making yourself exposed as an even bigger karmic than you already were exposed for. Like your mask is ripped off. Like there's no coming back. And next, she gets the maypole. I am fertile in what I seed, and for there is a reason to dance, drink upon the riches that I receive. Blessings to the Most High, the ancestors, the animals, the trees, the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know how you got it out the mud and you put it all together to make it look pretty like a beautiful flower that it bloomed into being, you gotta dance because it just shows you that God and you was working together in synchronicity to become even more beautiful than you were trying to make yourself in the first place. Yes, yes, yes. You heard that beat drop? Heard the beat drop. Mm, 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 mm. So now, this beautiful priestess, she will be moving into miracles. Miracles happen every day, B. If you give up on them before you see the fruits of your labor, see how she looks. Look, fruit by her feet, the grass all around her, the earth taking appreciation to her as well as she to it. Telling you, if you choose to fall down before you see the fruits of your labors, then you're doing yourself a disjust, and you didn't believe in yourself enough to finish off what you thought was what you had in your mind, what God put embedded in you to let you know that this vision is real. Keep going for it. Look, scarcity in the downward position. That shit is over. It's no going back. Once you break through levels, you never turn back. And if you turning back, that means you're still scared. Get that shit out your system. Look. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The radical rebirth. You understand what I'm saying? Once you get that scarcity shit out your system, that moon magic, that negative energy, that self no thought, man, ain't no going back. You a whole lioness out here. Stand in your power. You know? And them don't even look like lionesses. Them look like your baby cubs. So do it for your babies. uh, we got grief in the downward position. It's over. Look, she pregnant. She pregnant. Like I told you, do it for your babies. If you don't want to do it for you, do it for your baby. Be inspired to leave them something when you're gone, besides leaving them in a society that already has shown that they do not 100% give crap about them. Look, she pregnant again. It's the awakening. She in the water. This shit is fluid. Move forward like a queen that you are, and let the elements embrace you, because you are strong enough and you have been strong enough for the journey. It's time to keep walking with no doubt in your mind, and bathe your whole body in this clarity. Look, she got the orange and the yellow: creativity, enthusiasm, intellect, positivity, confidence, courage, fulfillment, harmony. Blue, sensitivity, serenity, truth, unity. Because, when some women find their courage and their confidence, they start to act like a whole dude out here. But within this blue, it's saying be emotional, be fluent, be a lady still, treat a man with respect that he deserves still, even though you know you could hold your whole own. And you got the purple for clarity, power, psychic abilities, and spirituality. Always be intuitive. You understand what I'm saying? Never let love or care for others blind you from truth and moving forward in your truth. You know? It is what it is out here. But we got to be multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're intelligent don't mean you don't know how to have fun. Just because you know how to have fun don't mean you let fun and excitement engulf you and throw you off your course for how you want your life to turn out. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you know how to be the feminine and the masculine in your life to get you full throttle towards where your goals are, it doesn't mean that you can't find love out here. And if it don't come right away, work on yourself still. Keep pushing forward. When love is ready to show itself at your door for a man that is adequate for the life that you want to live with a man, trust me, the right one's going to show up. He's going to protect you. He's going to caress you. He's going to make love to you. He's going to be everything you ever imagined. And then you're going to be sitting back like, damn, I got it real good out here. Real good out here. You know what I'm saying? And when he shows you his sensitive side, don't tell him, oh, you call me too much. Oh, don't tell him like you always bothering me. If you need to check him, check him. Because maybe he ain't never been checked before. You know what I'm saying? But that's you knowing the balance that you need in your life and also allowing him to know the balance that he wants in his life. Okay. We are celestial aligned out here. The ancestors, the God, the animals, the plants, the trees, they all are in celebration of you. They see how much work you've done. We got 41 out here. That's a 5. That's balance and personal growth and universal harmony. Come on now. You ain't no longer the sheep or the goat for the slaughter. You are the goat that will leap bounds in the mountains one day. Embrace who you have become. And don't let anybody tell you that you're some bitter Betty or some mad black woman or whatever color you might be. Because that ambition and those desires and the ability to say no to the wrong people and yes to the right people, that's what got you here. Be proud of yourself if ain't nobody else proud of you. And depart from those people who ain't proud of you, because guess what? You are celestially aligned. So that means that God is going to bring the right people into your life when the timing is right. Just use all the lessons that you have learned and acknowledge who people are when they come close to you, so you don't keep letting in those same kind of people. No more liars and deceivers and what they call it, love bombers. That's what it is. No more love bombers. People can tell you they love you all day, but if it don't show you the energy that you need to grow, what does it really mean? It don't mean nothing. Did I just tell y'all that? Leave that betrayal shit in the past. Leave it in the past. Leave it in the past. Leave betrayal in the past. But use those lessons that you've learned to guide you past these same type of people. I'm telling y'all, ain't no jokes out here. Ain't no jokes out here. Use that intuition that you learned and forgive your soul for not being aware of it in the presence of the past. Because look, you got two babies on the side of you. You were just a child learning to grow. Please don't tarnish these little babies that's deep inside of you because you had to learn lessons. You are in a world that you've never embarked on before. There's things you had to learn to level up. And now you're at the level up. So don't be feeling bad about how that little kid was treated. It made the little kid into a masterpiece, a piece of art that God can be proud of. We have 28 up here. Somebody 28? Somebody birthday on the 28th? Maybe. I thought mine was the first. See what I'm telling y'all about betrayals? Y'all can't let that shit fuck you up. So let them lies fuck the people up that tried to send them towards you. You get my drift? So we got a 10. 10 and 0 come back to a 1. So guess what? You have became a god. Something that the universe can show joy about. Mm-hmm. You are a specific kind of person. You're not just a mortal, you're an immortal. Mm. So, after soul's forgiveness, you have the storms. Within the soul's forgiveness and the awakening and the celestial being proud of you, like I said, you are now equipped to handle the betrayals, the storms. You are a master. You are celestial aligned. You are a master of these betrayals now. You are a master of these storms now. You can feel safe because you have all the knowledge to fight what is coming or what has came your way. Remember that. You see that gold ring in back of her? That circle symbolizes wholeness, completeness, oneness with self and life. You have the power now to beat this down. Do not be fooled by your physical appearance, because what really matters is your spiritual appearance. And if you feel like you can't acknowledge that in a visual type of way just by looking at yourself, look at all the things that you have surpassed and you have defeated and you have become the champion, the emperor, the king of the queendom, kingdom, whatever. And if you together, y'all got a queendom and a kingdom together. And y'all both deserve to sit on your thrones. You are the alchemist. You understand what I'm saying? You are the willer of good and darkness. So there is no way, with all these skills that you have acquired and became this feeling safe type of person because you know how to beat them out now, you have became a master, an alchemist, celestial aligned. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to this camera. Celestial aligned and the alchemist. You are something else with Medusa's rage in the background, waiting for your enemies. And she will not show herself. See, she got the red shield, action, passion, sexuality, strength. Your root chakra is strong with the sun above her crown. Vitality, creativity, and development. And you have two halves of the moon on each side of your crown. Illusion, emotions, and unconscious. You are conscious of all of that and have super psychic control over all of it with the purple, the clarity, the power, the psychic abilities, the spirituality, the crown chakra. You are a master of you, still with this strength backing you. This is the truth. Look at your reflection. Start appreciating who you have become, knowing who you truly are. This has a 34. It's the number 7. Accomplishment, perfection, and full and completeness of the world, understanding of the world. You're beautiful. And if you're a man, you are handsome. You are gorgeous. Man and woman, you are gorgeous. You have went through some trials and tribulations, but don't take them scars as wounds. Take them as tattoos, symbols of accomplishment and of the story that you have been through. That is the proof that you are who you are because you still stand here. You still stand here showing people that you are triumphant. Mm. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it, Riley. The wounded healer. Didn't I just tell you? You still here. Don't feel beat down because of your experiences. Feel strong that you have beat them down to still be here. Blue, sensitivity, serenity, truth, unity. With that sun still on her crown for vitality, creativity, and development. And she stands between the two pillars of a doorway. She is the truth. She is the light. She is the way. And if you are a man, you are the truth. You are the healer. You are the way. You shine. I wish I could get these better, but can you see it? You shine. You a goat. Mother Gaia is celebrating you for all of those things that you went through. Mother Gaia is now out here celebrating you. Look, you're the goat. Look at your horns. Look at Gaia horns. You have experience, knowledge, and wisdom around you. It is time for you to expand fertility wise, stability wise, and wealth, baby. Shoot your shot. The whole universe is out here backing you, all right? Shoot your shot. Follow your desire. The whole universe is out here backing you. With the number 8 for abundance, prosperity, and success, you are at the level up. You see, she got her machete. Yeah, machete, machete. How y'all say it? How y'all say it? How you say it? Put it in the comment. She ain't playing out here. You see her throne shining? She earned that thing. She earned that thing. And she ain't putting her sword down for nobody. Because it shows how strong she had to be to get where she was supposed to be. What's that? The 39 right there? You got 12. That's a 3. Completeness. Harmony. Wholeness. Come on now. Come on now. I know, you had some doubts in the past. Like, why me? Why me? Why is this happening to me? Ooh, you just don't know. The more powerful you are, the stronger the attacks. But while you going through those attacks and you asking, why me? Why me? It's because you have not yet acknowledged how much of a master of the world that you are yet. So it got you still wallowing. But when you stand up in your power and you reflect and look in the mirror and see, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm like, ain't nothing but me and God done got me this far. So why am I asking why me? Say, yeah, me. Because I'm a fucking beast. And I don't mean in a bad way, because you beautiful as all hell. So you can't be that much of a beast. You ain't get yourself all scarred up, beat down. All your teeth are still there and all that good stuff. So you must be a masterful player. You still your beautiful self. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. Because if you here watching me on this channel, then it's time for you to know exactly what I'm saying and how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, baby. Tap in. Don't let the world bring you down. If anything, tell it, I'm here to bring your ass down because you keep coming towards me with your crazies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, the negative energies don't want you to water your garden. But I'm here to tell you, God wants you to bathe in this. You see all the stones, the mythical energy. Come on, baby, jump in. Because these negative energies don't want you to do this. But if you're here with me, I'm telling you, God wants you to swim deep like the mermaid, girl. Says nourish your body, care, tenderness, and rest. Give yourself a reset. Okay? Okay. Don't worry about what the bad people think. Worry about what the good people think. You one of them. So do what your mind is telling you to do because you're moving on. Look, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. It really doesn't. People only bring anger and harm towards you because you are magnificent. hmm You got the love. You got the love. Whether it be from yourself, whether it be from your ancestors, or whether it be from the people that godly energy brings into your life to show you, we got you, baby. Don't worry about them negative people. Worry about us loving people. Worry about the people who care, who show you we got you and you got you and God got you. That's all. Come on now. Step in the water, swim deep with me. Fall into my arms. You see what I'm saying? And at the top, you might not be able to see it too good because these images are beautifully created. Like the energy is beautiful. You got all your celestial grandparents up there. You know, you got your mom down there dipping you in the water, even if she not here with you. Because it's a spiritual world talking. You understand what I'm saying? So your spiritual mother is here bathing you in the aquarium waters. You know what I'm saying? Man, that tap. Like, y'all people need to stop listening to music with vocals on it because them vocals sends out bad vibrations sometimes depending on what you listening to that you don't need to, you know, even hone in on. So I said the aquarium water, so my hand itching, y'all. Rubbing it all over. Put it on my pockets, know ya. We got the aquarium waters. Sociable, inventive, and intelligent. Okay. Don't worry about the people being dumb, stupid, and naive. Come get with these people who have intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Sociability. Like if you tell somebody like, "Oh, girl, your shoes look good, look cute," they won't be like, "Why? Oh, what you looking at? Get the fuck away from them people." You know what I'm saying? Take yourself into a more higher level social class because the energy is trying to show you that's where you really belong. Not in them dark nightclubs with all that music bumping in your ear, but somewhere you could sit in the dim lighting with a nice couch and a bottle of Marlowe. You know what I'm saying? Put on a nice outfit and know you ain't gonna mess it up because you ain't grinding on nobody all night. Hey, spice your life up by leveling up. We are the Hathors. I told y'all, deep love, mother milk, and birth as a portal. You understand what I'm saying? This is where you come from. I know you came through a physical woman. I mean, even Christ came through a physical woman. But guess what? It's a godly experience. It had to go from a godly experience before it became a physical experience. So don't forget about the etherical energy that sent you here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to manifest the right way, you better remember the first mother that thought about you and sent you down into this rock. Because anything that you manifest on this earth is a blessing back unto her. You know what I'm saying? Raise up. Take your baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take the first little step before you can see the next step. But if you don't take the first step, how you gonna see the next steps that help build up the whole storyline? You can't be in fear no more. You gotta walk in intuition. You gotta walk in faith. Forget sight. Be thankful for it because it's a blessing. But don't make it the way that you need to guide yourself through the world because faith is really all you need. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people don't be seeing good in themselves because they don't feel the faith first. I am a beautiful person. I am a creative person. I am an intellectual person. I want to supersede where I am now to become my even better me. I want to elevate in my life. So I have to believe that I can do all things, that I am possible, capable, and can endure anything that comes my way. Because if I don't, then how am I going to get past my baby steps? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you see how that card jumped out and flopped right back in my hand. Be the blue flame, baby! You are an etheric energy before you can even manifest becoming a physical energy. So don't ever forget it. Like they say, if you stop talking and respecting and giving acknowledgement to an ancestor in the spiritual world, of course they will be forgotten. Of course their flames will dim out. Of course they won't be reincarnated. You did nothing to keep them in honor and remembrance. Call on your ancestors. When them hard times come, you remember all those great elders who were here giving you tips and lessons along the way to watch out for people who weren't right for you and who are right for you. And then you move forward in that rightness. Okay? You have a double mission. A double mission. As a light worker, star seed, you're not here for just the purposes of being a part of this worldly experience. Like I told you, everything you do here on this earth is in honor of the goddess who sent you here to even embark on the journey. Don't be fooled by the experiences created to confuse you and dim your light and disconnect you from your true soul's mission. Come on, man. We here for a reason. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I heard it out here. Remember, it says soul plan. The fated life is the destined life. Come on, come on, come on. I put this music on because, I want to feel upbeat. I want my real energy to come out. Like, I could sit here being flat, but I'm far from flat. Your life is the canvas. Your life is the canvas. Don't just come to this world and think it's all supposed to happen for you. Between you and the energetic energy of the gods, it gives you the real power to paint the life that you really want. You don't have to just take anything. But I'm telling you, if you want it to look like you want it to look, you're going to have to dream bigger and think bigger and make bigger moves. And you can't expect for no measly job. And I'm not telling you don't go out here and get a job. What I'm telling you to do is whatever little stepping stone that it is, you take it and you build from it. And you don't look back. And you don't settle for just that job. Take some of that money out your check and divvy it out to your beliefs or the projects that you want to see come alive. Don't let nobody make you stagnant. Like, oh, my bills. Like, you got your bills. Like, I'm telling you that, this month I am pay on that right now. And then, sometimes you're gonna be like, look, I gotta put towards my dream. Because if I'm just worrying about this motherfucking earthly world and how it want me to function, then I'll never get to where I want to be. Because trust me, this world is not looking for you to be on your tippy toes and on top notch level. So That goes out for you people who are always like, oh, I gotta pay my bills. Oh, the first of the month came. I put all my money here. I don't even have a check now. Okay. And you don't have a check no more, and you don't have no more money to go to your dreams and your aspirations. So somebody gonna have to take a short somewhere. Like, oh, we gotta pay the internet bill. You don't have to pay the fucking internet bill. You choose to do that. You don't have to pay your cell phone bill. You could spend some time talking to less people on that box. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't got no business calls coming through, or you ain't got your kids to contact you or something like that, then if you're a single individual out here, sometimes you could let that shit take a back seat. Oh, like, no. Oh, I need the Manolo Blahnik. So what? No, you don't need that. You need to divvy into your dreams. Oh, I can make a payment plan. No, don't make a payment plan. You're putting yourself in debt. Just don't buy the stupid things. Put into the future plans and come back to it when you get that future dream money. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Some might not agree, but you know what? You might not be the people that deserve to really be here. And and some people might be like, oh, what like her setup don't look all that great. I want y'all to know, when you're a hardworking person out here and people don't want to see you doing good, your enemies will use words to the message. Ambulance by high level shit over here. Your enemies will try to knock everything you have down. You understand me? I built a retail website, high end purses and spiritual upliftment, you know. And before I knew I was being gang stalked, I didn't pay certain things any attention. But as time went on, I realized that I was being gang stalked, and like half, like majority of the followers on my spiritual page were definitely my haters. Okay. So like I did take a break from that because I wasn't aware at first. But when I became aware, I'm just like, damn, like y'all niggas gang stalking me. This make me not even want to put shit up on here. Like, you know. But I hope by doing this, I advertise and promote myself in more multifaceted ways. If y'all need to, it's Splash, the letter N, and Sparkle. Go check me out on Facebook. Any high end bag you need, just tag it in my DM, and I will definitely help you out by getting you your gorgeous purse. We do have great quality. I do stand by it because you know I bought pretty stuff for myself, and but we are a drop shipping company, and the manufacturers that I use are plus 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 out here. They get kudos from me all the time. I respect and give much love to my Oriental, Chinese, Japanese culture, uh, family. I just found out that they running in my DNA, but I was always respecting. But now I see why. I love my peoples. I love my Japanese family members. I got some Italiano in there. I got some Greek in there. I got some Peruvian in there. I got some African in there. I got some Indian cultures in there. I got some Muslim in there. Like I got some Egyptian in there. You know what I'm saying? Like life is a journey, y'all. Find out about yourself completely, so you know your ancestral lineage, and you know, and just get to know yourself. Like if you spending money on Manolo Blahniks and Louis Vuitton and Dolce and Gabbana and Chanel and shit like that, that's my stuff. I love that stuff. But come on now, if you could purchase all those purses and shoes and things, and not purchase something to know about yourself and your heritage and where you stem from and all of that good stuff and who you may be related to in history, you really missing out on your riches right there. That's where you're messing up at. because you don't come from nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? And only when you tap into that do you tap into your true spiritual wealth. I even went to own a time fair to do like uh Verbo and Airbnb. Ooh, the haters knocked that down too. But don't worry, we gonna get all of that back. Cause when you know who your haters is, you can flip the you can flip the script now. You gonna get all of that back. So with this next card, it says that trust the timing. As you see, it's in the downward position. When things are in the downward position, that means there's negative energy around. And time, trust the time. Your haters don't want you to trust the timing, but when you are spiritually aware and physically aware of how well your conscience is working, this cannot be tampered with. And you know that if God has a plan for you, it is going to show up some way, somehow. And when it shows up, it's going to show out. Okay, y'all? It's going to show out. It's going to show out. So be ready for your divine timing, okay? So when it come in, you don't faint, pass out. You stand strong like, yeah, I know what's coming. Woo, 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 woo. Big ups. Because you knew in your heart it was coming. It was coming. Your haters would love for you to think that you are not the star keeper like your spiritual ancestors and the Most High have sent you here to be. But, we don't have time for the haters. So none of this shit really even matters what they're thinking. So the great serving, I'm sorry. This card is in the downward position, but like I said, your haters would love for you not to think that this is happening, but that's why it's in a downward. See, you're moving from out of the darkness and walking into the lightness. Okay, so keep the belief, the faith, the hope. Walk by sight. Don't walk by sight. Walk by faith. My bad. I'm out here. I'm giddy right now, y'all. Please be with me. Weight of the world. Learn to have boundaries. Learn to let it go. Oh, sorry. And it's not yours to carry. Leave the weights of the world on the shoulders of the Most High so you can be free to manifest that life that you keep dreaming about, that God keeps sending you visions about. You're a master at your life, but don't let the hurt and the pain stop you from being that master that you are supposed to become. Because, like I told you in the African goddess deck that we just used, that is only to create the levels of you that you need to be ready for the triumphs that you are about to come into. Okay? And like they say, new levels, new devils. So without all these experiences, how would you be able to compete with them new devils that's going to be walking around you if you don't get this experience? All right? Come on, man. Be strong in who you are. And don't let life scar you. Let the gods lead you. You know what I'm saying? You are a child of the cosmos. Leave them weights of the world back there, baby, because you don't even belong there. You're just experiencing it. But you are truly mine. You are my child. You have the capability to shed the bruises like a snake. Mm-hmm. Let that Medusa come out, boo. Let that Medusa come out. Shed that shit. Let it go. And keep being your most loving, sincere, and beautiful self that God sent you here to be and become even more of. Yes, yes, yes. It's only when you go through shit or things that you learn to embrace and be come back to where you originally came from. Most love, most love, most love, most love, much love, most love, everything love. You know what I'm saying? Be that courageous peony. Be that beautiful flower. Blossom, bloom, let the petals fall off, let you regenerate when the winter is gone and the spring and the summer come back again. You are like the peony flower. You are like the snake. You are like the earth that you walk on. It's only when you embrace nature can you embrace the changes that life has to take you through to become your even more mastered self? You understand what I'm saying? Like I told you, it takes work to becoming a high priestess or a king or a goddess. It takes work to say that you are royalty. It takes work to people for people to see the royalty in you. But if you never choose to embark on it, you will never become this beautiful, courageous peony. You understand what I'm saying? Much love, much light, much peace, and much balance. This is your girl, the Black Madonna, the mother of creation. I hope that this message reaches to any and all who need it. And I hope in all four directions of the world that it reaches out and lifts your vibes. And if you do have that boo that you are coming into connection with, please do not let other outside energetical forces destroy what God has made for you and him. Much love, my babies.